Hey, yo, peace, what's going on? This is MaxLoHipHop. You're listening to EarDrumsThumpShow. Today I figured I'd do a little, like a celebratory show for Last Emperor, man. He was supposed to drop this album, The Legend of Bigfoot, 23 years ago. Now, I don't know what happened, but it never came out when it was supposed to. I mean, yo, if he ever sees this shit, I really hope he drops a tape or a CD. I'll cop that shit ASAP, man. But all I do know is that a couple years ago, they did come out on like iTunes, Spotify, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So at least I could listen to it. But I want the shit like in possession. You know what I'm saying? I found all these tracks back in the day, like around 2001. 2002. I probably think I had the whole album already. One of my peoples from Jersey City, actually, he did the whole CD for me. Let me see, I got it right here. He did this shit for me right here, man. Some LimeWire old school shit, you know what I'm saying? I was like, shit, I need the album regardless. So I didn't give a fuck how I got it at that point, you know what I mean? So he hooked it up. And ever since then, I've just been a huge fan of The Last Emperor, man. You know what I'm saying? He's got a couple of other dope albums that he dropped a couple years, like 2013, I believe, 2010, something like that. He was supposed to drop an album in 2010, but it never came out. But yo, fuck the talking, man. Let's get into some music, all right?
Populist. And my life's rhyme is prime, possess the matrix like Optimus. Now you get framed like a diploma in your script. But I won't die for Desdemona owner. Diamond studded mic walk on a stage of solid marble. Leave the flyest MC startled and yell Shazam like Captain Marvel. Are you aware of the fact that I left mankind devastated and they still look for the blueprints of the monuments that I've created? See the gods lie. Don't compare my hard drive to your floppy disk. Chicago to Gotham City, New York to Metropolis. From city streets to Athens, Greece, from the pyramids to the Acropolis. My final resting place will be a solid old sarcophagus. But what I can understand is how these foolish humans use the mic to their advantage and get lost like the city of Atlantis. You're a long way from Kansas and this is more than just black chrome. You gotta be fresh, yes, and never talk in a whack tone. Cause once I got you in my attack zone, you can click your heels 3 times like Dorothy and couldn't get back home. So drop the mic and save those whack rhymes for later. Cause my battles leave more broken arrows than Christian Slater. May the force be with you. It's true, nothing in life is coincidental. The emperor is monumental. For mortal men who pretend they never knew me. Monumental. For these MCs thinking that they can do me. Monumental. For the simple things in life that suit me. The dead ancestors that speak through me. Monumental. For mortal men who pretend they never knew me. Monumental. For these MCs thinking that they can do me. Monumental. For the simple things in life that suit me. The dead ancestors that speak through me. Breaker one-nighter. It's the democratic socialist rhymer. On stage I keep out invaders like the Great Wall of China. My style transcends where the divine starts and man ends. Understand friends, colleagues, comrades, companions. Los compañeros erect stone temples like pharaohs. Central American Zapatista, Rampandoleros. The empire builders must construct societies. That's the difference between my spirit and the man that deceives. The individual to the masses. Imperialists and fascists. Titanium and plastics. Alkalines and acids. From the cradle to the casket, fantastic stories are told. Stolen maps are sold, leading to hidden cities of gold. Hold your ancient art form sacred, let not the 85 forsake it. Hitler's army saw it in 1945 and tried to take it. Infiltrate it and break it, no substitutes nor replacements. I've got a Stargate leading to other dimensions in my basement. Harness the energies of the mind and design Thor-powered spaceships. My crew builds on political science and international relations. Feed off sunlight when the earth grows void of vegetation. Attack the UN like the Klingons to the United Federation. Fully operational, mobile, global, and intercontinental. The emperor is truly monumental. For mortal men who pretend they never knew me. For these MCs thinking that they can do me. For the simple things in life that suit me. The dead ancestors that speak through me. For mortal men who pretend they never knew me. For these MCs thinking that they can do me. For the simple things in life that suit me. The dead ancestors that speak through me. When worlds collide and are destroyed by earthquakes and tremors, what I build serves as a culture for generations who remember. From the cold-hearted to the tender, any ethnicity or gender. Slaves to a higher power, you gain freedom when you surrender. Ben Stilo, say the gangster talk for Quentin Tarantino. I get deeper than those 20,000 leagues on Captain Nemo. So, abort the mission or get played out of position. Never let technology override this oral tradition. I'm a rather odd man, here to carry out the God's plan. While you try to be large, I say camouflage like Zarzan. I don't rhyme just to cash checks, but to create new aspects. Blacks and Latinos are really Kemites and Aztecs. Some voices got treble, some voices got bass. Yeah, but Roy's got the voice that be all up in your face. Now some MCs drop one single and vanish without a trace. Call me Lord Vader, the baddest black man in outer space. Mechanically rhyme prone, any MC or time zone. Hard rocket broken up into small pieces of limestone. To put it plainly, modern forms of psychology can't explain me. There's no man-made religion that can contain me. See, I realized in the mind is where each man must build his holy temple. Now that's the true meaning of monumental. Monumental. For mortal men who pretend they never knew me. Monumental. For these MCs thinking that they can do me. Monumental. For the simple things of life that soothe me. The dead ancestors that speak through me. Monumental. For mortal men who pretend they never knew me. Monumental. For these MCs thinking that they can do me. Monumental. For the simple things of life that soothe me. The dead ancestors that speak through me. Monumental.
It is on there. Fucking knew it. What's that shit? Any of y'all ever heard that track? It's called Monumental, man. Great fucking song. I figured I'd open up strong with that one. Now we're gonna rock with this other shit right here, man.
In these last days and times as the earth spins faster, I often fantasize about life in the hereafter. Paradise, the afterlife, land of the pleasant. I dream of how my life will be when I get to heaven. I don't embrace the taste of death, but I don't fear it. Visions of heaven draw me near it. Everlasting life in the spirit. I obey the commandments and universal laws. I prophesied about heaven. This is what I saw. I was placed in the land of milk and honey. Fascination. I was given powers beyond the average imagination. But peep this. What I saw next left me speechless. In heaven, everyone has the same level of uniqueness. In heaven, there's no greed, no need for worldly things. No diamond-studded rings. Peasants become kings. I don't know about you all, but this is where I've got to live. Where men and women don't have to be so provocative and live as true kings. See it in the way we do things. Intoxicate your minds without that gin and juice that Snoop brings. By far, in heaven, the world is ours. No more drugs, money, and cars. Just suns, moons, and stars reunited with the universal family. The man in me can't wait for heaven to fulfill my wildest fantasies. As I search for better days and praise the number 7.
I couldn't even find that
when
shit.
I get to heaven.
Little man found my little He-Man vest. Nice. We'll throw it on.
Once again, it's the last emperor. These lyrics won't leave you gassed. In heaven, I encounter famous spirits from the past. I crack jokes with black folks like Robin Harris and Red Fox. Lounging with Bob Marley, giving me tips on my dreadlocks. To put it loosely, an angel would introduce me to all these famous people. I learned kung fu from Bruce Lee. The best rhymes on the best labels.
Either you remember how this goes?
Prince Messiah on the tables.
You remember how this goes? Oh, I got it.
By chance, Queen Latifah's brother Lance would do production on my album. Heavenly tracks with heavily rhyming. Jimi Hendrix on guitar, vocals by Phyllis Hyman. Yes, in heaven, my album would be a smash, generating cash, serving rappers like off the ash with an uncensored free voice. I can rejoice. Look over there, that's Heavy D's boy, Trouble T. Roy. He's kicking dance steps with Sammy Davis Jr. If I'd have known heaven was gonna be like this, I'd have been here sooner. Where heavenly MCs will be, no robbery, no thievery, no police brutality for Eazy-E. And all of our loved ones that passed away, take it from me, someday we'll all be free like Donny Hathaway. I'll make the world feel my presence until I'm called back to the essence, and I get to heaven. It's like 1 for the physical, 2 for the spirit, 3 for hip-hop that makes your heads bob when you hear it. My mind's in heaven and I'm loving it. No politicians, no government, no Democrats, no Republicans. And other men might create a civilization where hip-hop rules, the emperor rocks the nation. There's no stress in heaven, we all relax. And real lyricists sign record contracts, not these gun-toting, blood-smoking crossover acts. Lying on wax, claiming they drop facts. Imagine possibly no animosity or malice, where your home is a palace, sipping wine from a golden chalice, just lounging and living lovely, no one above me. The very thought of it drugs me, just like the track does me. In heaven, people live their lives how they happen to live them, no longer trapped in the prison known as capitalism. No need to boast, why even try to post high? Just give thanks and praise to the Most High, and maybe we can all make it and take it right back to the essence when I get to heaven. So fresh, so fly, private paradise. So fresh,
You hungry?
so fly,
Yeah.
private paradise. So fresh, so fly, private paradise.
Alright, so I found a little trick because you can only play 4 songs off an album. So what I'm going to do is I want to play a couple of tracks, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop them right before they finish and delete that motherfucker. Right? Let me see. Tell me this shit work, B. If not, that's whack. I'm going to try some shit right now. Let's see if it works, alright? It says here, man, I was actually doing some homework that he was supposed to drop an album in 2010 called The Wizard's Wardrobe. I never knew that shit. It said it never came out, but there's a single called Fine Art. Never even heard that shit, so I gotta look all that shit up, man. You know what I mean? La Semp is nasty. Let me see if I can do it this way. Where you at? These bastards, they don't even let me delete the shit. I might only be able to play 4 tracks on the app, but I can record and play other shit though. Fuck it, man. Let me see what I can do. Alright, bear with me, man. This is one of my favorite tracks, by the way, right here.
Deep concentration, mental penetration. It's me off with paranormal psychic information. Imagine every b-boy and girl in third world nations unite, become one through pure hip-hop meditation. Watch me closely. I separate the spiritual from the ghostly. Test the emperor, get struck down like Obi-Wan Kenobi. I am hip-hop, behold me, but no one ever told me that corporate America would attempt to overthrow me. Secretly plant me, grow me, light me up and then smoke me. Got me thinking you're the godfather like Vito Corleone. As an underground artist, my days and nights were lonely. Signed a contract like King Solo, now everybody knows me. Righteousness opposed me, wicked women don't approach me. I am a player hater, so Craig T. Nelson couldn't coach me. I flipped animalistics and the critics tried to poach me. Turn a crew of battle cats into pussy cats like Josie. Ooh, don't play me closely, it's the music that controls me. Hip-hop is Mother Earth, and in my infancy she holds me. Single parent, single-handedly shaped and mold me. When they tried to enslave me, she trained me how to set my soul free. Bounty hunters capture me, and carbonite they froze me. I am the god Odin, my 2 sons are Thor and Loki. In the beginning there was the word, and the sentence hip-hop wrote me. If you're brave enough to meditate, then come along and show me. Show me.
Wish they would let me delete the shit.
I'm an extraterrestrial MC, and I know some are doubting me. My Han Solo fighting style like Roman and Falcon. I change shapes and mind states through the use of mental alchemy. I climb the Tower of Babel and rappers off the balcony. My culture showers me, the microphone overpowers me. Separates me from rappers who use actions that are cowardly. That's how it be, hip-hop amazes me, worship, praises me. Resembles, favors me, allows me many ways to freak. 7 styles for 7 days a week. Allows me to transform like Soundwave and give up more tapes than Laserbeat. The things you seek in life, hip-hop provides you, override you. Let the spirit of hip-hop get up inside you. It was a shoulder to lean on when I had no one to cry to. Help me pick up the pieces, made me hot enough to fly crews that tried to fly through, jacking me for all my faculty. Half of these MCs are lost in space like Dr. Zachary. I jetted for the goal line, A&Rs kept trying to tackle me. Sack me and grapple me, I was too righteous of an athlete. At first I was alone, now there's 1,000 kids in back of me. Finally got a deal, and now the CIA is tracking me. I didn't mean to do it, socialism just came naturally. I think it's time to meditate my sentiments exactly. In a world filled with pestilence and hatred, some say we'll be rescued by spaceships. I stay away from crooks and study books by the ancients. When the world gets too crazy, hip-hop helps me escape it. No gravity, I'm weightless, brought from poverty to greatness. Create this, I bake this, kick back and smell the fragrance. One love, one blood, I got rhymes buried in my platelets. You can state this, grace this, place this with emphasis, no end to this. Those spots like Islamic fundamentalists. Degenerate rappers, I'm smashing, attacking with a passion. A&R bashing, rip through lyrics built on fashion. Now imagine, you just want to trip around my way. Full transportation, all expenses paid. I've never been a player, just the one who got played. Now my style kills more kids than Roe versus Wade. Don't be afraid. Just join us on this hip-hop meditation. When you encounter evil spirits, release hip-hop and let it chase them. And place them over here, forget the clothes that you be wearing. My style is mad freak, I freak it, don't you go comparing. Your weekly shopping spree versus my bargain basement shopping. Your religion versus my black magic concoction. Taekwondo and boxing, Roman soldiers to my locksmen. Your biodegradable rhymes to my lethal toxins. Rhyming is a gift and not an option. I gave birth to more styles than half of you MCs got through adoption. Be careful of the lyrics and the rhymes that you be dropping, cause while we meditate, the whole universe is watching.
Man, I'm only allowed to play one more song of the ad. They don't even let me delete it before the shit is over. They got that shit set up that way so you don't fuck around, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of whack, though. They should let you play at least like 7 tracks from the fucking album, B. Alright, well, look, on the app, man, this is gonna be the last song, but I'm gonna keep it filming, so if y'all want to see the rest of the show, y'all just look at my YouTube page, man. Alright, this is the last track on the show, Ray, on the app. Hijo de mi puta. Should I do another show?
If I could be invincible, I'd greet competition with rage. Do work and go berserk when I'm ripping the stage. Igniting and writing rhymes since a ridiculous age. Let's face off like Travolta versus Nicolas Cage. Y'all finally got me to talking tough, ready to bust these suckers that constantly bother us. Yes, just when you thought all was lost and hopeless, one man fights back on the behalf of the oppressed. And I'm so fresh, many say like Tim McVeigh, I blow sets. Don't believe me now, you go test and get your flow stretched. Taking all threats and bets, double or nothing, I can match that. And blast raps, turn your Land Cruiser into a hatchback. But that's just the start of it, a small part of it. My rhymes are known to crack bones, rip through your cartilage. You don't want no parts of this. When I start charging and barging in the hard way, I bring the butters, the parquet, and the margarine. 2 minutes past disaster, arguing with the master. What I spit is combined with the same climate of Alaska. After I drop Anchorage, my language is filled with anguish. Breaking kids with their own songs like Weird Al Yankovic. Spin a web of deception and the best can't untangle it. Banging like only the man do, like only I can do. One like to live, but my homies don't live in Landview. After years of jamming and cramming to understand you, we go into war, cause poor people need a champ too. Invincible, weird, or genetically engineered. When I see MCs battling, expect me to interfere. Listen here, this rap game is child's play like hopscotch. Traveling at the slow speed of a foxtrot on my block. We accelerate and celebrate when a cop shot for not giving us the chance to lamp like Flav with a stopwatch. And block shots with just seconds on the shot clock. Sent away from my album deal with 3 cereal box tops. I rock spots and never forfeit a battle on some soft shit. Brothers couldn't get the picture if they ran out and bought it. It's a small 8x10, but I'll turn it into a portrait. Make it rough enough to force Timberland to endorse it. Kill it with no remorses, the original, the live erase. In the face with the internet and even flip rhymes in cyberspace. Nightmare on MC Part 5, cut like sharp knives. You got enough rhymes to fill books, I'm filling libraries and archives. That art-wise like Selassie for trying to gas me. I get nasty on the mic and battle for fame like Bugs and Daffy. While you live tripe, I give life to the dead and make a corpse bleed. Flip raps you couldn't catch if you had the income set at warp speed. To hell with the money and the fame. Watch me take you out your game, it's the young Jedi that Yoda forgot to train. If I park it, it's not turning, once I spark it, I leave it burning. MCs better start learning, I diss more brothers than Mark Furman. I got the heavyweight champ. I got the heavyweight champ. Invincible. Invincible. I got the heavyweight champ. I got the heavyweight
shit gonna work now, man. Let's see. Come on, man. I gotta fix that shit. You should be able to play whole albums. The differences. Yeah, you see, it ain't doing it, man. Y'all, whoever's listening right now, I salute y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm gonna finish the rest of this shit on a video because I can't play more than 4 tracks off of fucking albums. Fucking corny as fuck to me. But what are you gonna do? This is what they have it like. You know what I mean? That's their rules. All right, peace, man. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow's Woo Wednesday, man. I got a lot of dope shit for tomorrow. All right, peace. Alright, let me see how I can do this shit now. Yeah, let's play this shit. For all the potheads out there, man. It's for y'all. Try to connect it to this now. Unbelievable, unbelievable, bro. Have you seen her? I need her before I step inside this arena. We lost touch and let Philly come between us. Warrior princess, she's stronger than Xena. I know niggas that can't wait to get between her. But if you get caught, apologize for the low volume, man. So I let him hit it. Oh, there we go. A little louder. I want to see if I can connect it to this shit. 5s, 10s, 20s, it don't cost much. Compared to other chicks, they all suck. We lost touch. I heard lately she's dating this kid they call Dutch. They got off to an incredible start. She gave him wild ideas about blowing the charts. And when she broke up with Dutch, it split them apart. I guess she captures a man's mind as well as his heart. Shit, man. What kind of man am I? Tell me the truth, because I just can't see. Yeah, let's get it, motherfucker. I can't find her, but I'll still be a man and try. For Susie's affection, I'll punch out a samurai. Come on. Yeah.
Break the code of silence, keeps me hungry, she startles and stuns me. I went from clean cut to low down, dirty and grungy.
Apologize, man. Like I said, I'm new to this shit. I'm just trying to bless y'all with some dope shit, you know what I mean?
Time and time again, that shit is real. The slightest touch gives Susie the illest feel. Take one pull and watch her flesh turn into steel. I'm seeing red in the stages like a killing field. She got my eyes so tight I can't open them. No matter how hard I try, I can't focus them. Dangerous rhymes, minds I'll be blowing them. Far from addictive, ghetto version of opium. All my friends as well as my fans fell in love and gave Susie total command to track it down.
I'm gonna do 2 more tracks after this. I'm gonna do 3 more. Call it a day.
Like the elephant man, I'm telling you, damn, twisted. But even when I'm sober, I hunt Susie like Sean Connery in Red October. Sad to say, this relationship is over. You know what song? If y'all Last Emperor fans, y'all know what song I'm saving for the end, right? Shit is one of the best concept tracks of all time, right there, man. Yeah, I was listening. This track's all about me, man. Fucking potheads. All y'all who smoke the devil's lettuce.
track
when I
from
thought I
man.
couldn't win.
Making fun of himself and shit.
Just when I thought I couldn't win. Just when I thought I couldn't win. Just when I thought I couldn't win. Here once again. This you plus a friend. When get in, go acknowledge my story, but don't invade my territory. Besides being an MC, I've got nothing. Don't acknowledge my. Although my life might seem to have zero interference, small children still run for my hits. Acknowledge my story, but don't invade my territory. Besides being an MC, I've got nothing going for me. Although my life might seem to have zero interference, small children still run for my hideous appearance. My clothes are torn and trashy.
Shout out.
Cops try to blast me. Elderly women still clutch their handbags when they pass me. But I find that entertaining. I'm saying, I'm not complaining, but casually conversing, rhyming without cursing. I sound fast on wax, but slow and retarded in person. Now admit it, cause I know you did it. Unlock the mystery, please don't keep it hidden. Whether you were being serious or just kidding. Made fun of that neighborhood kid that never fit in. Don't you remember seeing me being laughed, kicked, and punched at? Watching guys being ostracized like the hunchback? That was me. No sword, no shoddy, just an MC with a really big head. Body, lyrical sideshow freak. My brain's gotta slowly attack small mammals like a Siberian snow beast. By the way, let me inform you if you didn't know already. The Iroquois call me Sasquatch, in Tibet they call me Yeti. Lest we forget that ignorance is blissy. Some call it pleasure, but I feel better when you diss me. From giants to elves, suitcase shells.
Why he was dope doing shit like this, you know what I mean?
Being conceited is bad for your health. So every once in a while I try to diss myself. A few years shy of 30, but I don't act like an adult. Smoke my brain cells away, follow hip-hop like a cult. And oh, people often wonder why Jamal's so thin, like a scarecrow on crack with my jaw sucked in. So slim and malnourished, not the lion without courage. Cursed in one of the worst civilizations that now flourished. If you're quiet now and then, you might hear me in the distance, but I keep my face hidden for the underground resistance. Some say that I'm brilliant, others call me a nitwit. I like to think of myself as a quiet societal misfit with a biscuit that releases hot lead like liquid. And with it, I'm known to bust shots at all these punk cops and safely tuck it away in my bionic man lunchbox. Illiterate rhyme writer, villainous crime fighter, tangle these fly MCs like a non-see the spider. Try to step into my light? No, you probably rather die, right? Most of these third world countries ain't as poor as my eyesight. My only friend is my mic. Zone like the twilight. Drive right, pass me, let's see, that would be the best thing. My life reflects the ill effects of genetic testing. Lest we forget that ignorance is blissy. Some call it pleasure, but I feel better when you diss me. From giants to elves, suitcases to shelves, and third world children who can't even feed themselves. Being conceited is bad for your health, so every once in a while I try to diss myself. I bring death and decay to all those that try to shun me, pick me apart and overrun me for being black but comely.
Actually, a mixtape I bought off him in a show he did in Brunswick, New Jersey. I forgot the name of the spot, man. That shit was huge, too.
I've got a psychiatrist named Dr. Andre Young, who's helping me live out my dreams and
such a dope show, man. Last Supper was there, C. Ray's Walls, a couple other heads, man, but those were like the two main dudes I wanted to go check out. I actually won this shit for answering a couple of questions right on stage. Salute to Last Set, man. Yo, if you watching this, man, please release The Legend of Bigfoot on CD or tape. I don't give a fuck what version you do it, I just want it. I need to buy that shit for my collection, man. Put in the lyrics and all that shit. That shit'll be dope on some old
slam the
school
mic
shit.
like a gavel and declare it a mistrial. Wage war like the sons of Isaac and Ishmael. Switch styles in the fashion that only the kid could. My debut album is entitled The Legend of Bigfoot. Word to my size 12s. When I walk the international ride felt. Give me the heavyweight prize belt for being flat broken. I still smoke till my eyes melt. Be careful, broham, or you'll come face to face with the abominable flow, man. From giants to elves, suitcases to shelves, and third world children who can't even feed themselves. Being conceited is bad.
As
I sit back and reminisce about the first time I read the book of Revelations,
and I realized that's why it sounds a little
that the Creator
like
gave
dusty
man
shit. But that's what I like about it.
rule and domain over all animals, everything that's swimming through the oceans, that flyeth through the sky, and that creepeth on land, everything under my command, to withstand, reprimand. And I finally realized what many other people could never see. I realized that all of those animals were really me. wild MC. Who's that legendary man that captures rappers by the tools? Part man and part animal like the kind you find in zoos. A man to be hunted and confronted by rival crews. The emperor takes the form of any animal I choose. You don't have the skills for this, man destroyed, I'm rebuilding this. Watch me run through the industry like the wilderness. Return of the mic king. If I catch a whack rapper hiking, not to my liking, I start my craving before striking. There's no time to be rational or diplomatic. I'd rather have it wild like national geographic. When MCs set up snares and jungle traps, my humble raps become ferocious like jungle cats. With two fangs, take the advice of Wu-Tang. Protect your neck or you'll get bicycle kicked like Liu Kang. I lie in wait as you violate all my jungle laws. I become a black panther with paws and razor sharp claws. My cat form gives me the ability to pounce with the grace and agility of a tiger. They fire shots almost killing me. 3 MCs run in different directions and sections. I transform into a cheetah, I bet I can catch him in seconds. Now as a human, my lyrics are the most pleasing, but in the form of a lion, I aim straight for your throat region. There's no reason for you to venture where my caves are. I possess the speed of a puma like Marshall Bravestar. Word is born, the emperor beat the dawn, chasing rap crooks out of my jungle book like Shere Khan. Your days are numbered, your rap style is going under. Stunted, some rap clown try to hunt me down like Raven the Hunter. See around my way, this is how we do intruders. Mankind can't rhyme like the true Lion of Judah.
Yeah, I did want to give a shout out to Madam Superior. She hooked me up with that Big Daddy Kane, Sir Ibu freestyle you heard earlier.
All this shit is out there recorded.
Dip, dive, I socialize with sharp knives in the dark part of the jungle where Tarzan could not survive. I've been on the trail of an MC, followed your scent, secretly invade your camp and get all up in your tent. Invent rhymes out of the norm and transform into a cobra. Inject venom into your system, now your rap career is over. Told ya, I am the inventor who transforms like the fensor, made from the finest leaders on earth like Serpentor. You rap fakes best to slam on the brakes, cause my style lies in wait like a diamondback snake. But wait, when MC saw me slithering, he let his tool click by a gunshot. He caught the mule kick. Straight to the dome, I had to drop the disbeliever. And right before his eyes, I took the form of a zebra. His honey crew pulled out rifles of all types, so I politely took flight, shook off my black and white stripes. I'm still a horse, of course, but now a bronco. And when I charge, things will always fall apart like Okonkwo. Come at me with the wrong flow, I swell heads like bells from the gong show. It's Jamal, that great gorilla from the Congo. But wait, these other 2 MCs thought they could rhyme great with rhymes like these. I swing through the trees just like a fly.
Follow him as the time is crowded. When MCs up when I swung, you know my arms were powerful like Mighty Joe Young. Now here's a side note to add on to the session. Who asked Roddy McDowell, maybe talk to Testament about the emperor on wax, CDs and tapes, and they'll say there's no escape from the planet of the apes. From the jungles of Guyana to the Alps of Nova Scotia, who quotes the lyrics that are too ferocious for poachers? Alas them, who lyrically remains tax exempt. No lie, I get you high like a good Indian batch of hemp. Yep, no rap job is too tough for me to tackle. I am the Egyptian god Anubis, body of a man, head of a jackal. Back to attack, it's the black truth. On stage I go into rage like Minotaur, and in my maze is where I travel. See, most MCs front the roll like psychotics. I'm high-tech like robotics, deep like undersea aquatics. I break the sort of mics that no human can ever repair. Let me dive into the ocean and catch rappers down there. Well, what do you know? It seems we have an intruder here, searching for a buried treasure, flipping rhymes in his scuba gear. Oh, I know that. Man, I'm hot like Atlanta. We about to do battle like Aquaman and Black Manta. I bring forth the ancient spirits from the deep. Too loud to describe, it's just some stuff you gotta peep. I become a great black shark and my length is 20 feet. Into Davy Jones' locker is where I put that ass to sleep. The other diver, he had a flow that was sort of identical, but now I'm an octopus with 84-inch tentacles. As far as skills, he doubted the emperors. So I wrapped around his neck and then I crushed his vocal cords. The last MC knew the deal, decided to pull the steel. I think it's time for him to feel the shock of a black electric steel. For real, I threw rap notes filled with boats. That nigga swam for land like Captain Ahab. I crushed his boat, then I became the worst animal of all. The last emperor of MCs, aka Hassan Jamal. The all-knowing, all-powerful, time-consuming. That's when I realized the deadliest animal was human. Real shit. Y'all, hope y'all enjoying this last Emperor show I cooked up today, man. You know what I'm saying? It was last minute type thing. I'm trying to do my best here with what I got. You feel what I'm saying? But I got this last track coming on, and yeah, if y'all know Last Emperor, if y'all fans of Last Emp, you know what song is most likely gonna be. Alright? To me, it's one of the illest concepts ever. He got MCs battling superheroes and shit like that. Marvel, you know what I'm saying? Like, this dude is nasty with it. Like, this motherfucker was advanced to come up with shit like this. You know what I'm saying? But before I play that track, I wanted y'all to see this is like his first official release right here, man. From what I know, I'm pretty sure it is. You know what I'm saying? It actually has Meditation, which is stood the same. They got the Animalistic track I just played. It's actually a little different here, man. It's a little crispier. It's like newer sounding, but I like the way it sounded dusty there, man. On some real shit. That's me, though. One of my favorite songs ever. And no lie, man. One Life. Y'all see that? One Life, man. Rest in peace of Poetic. That was one of Poetic's illest verses. I think that was his last track before he passed away from colon cancer, yo. So that track hits different, you know what I mean? That shit was real dope. You can hear the pain when he was rhyming, man. So salute to Last Emperor putting Grim on a track like that, because Grim is nasty, man. Grave diggers, salute to them. But yo, let's get ready for this last track. Secret Wars, man. Let's get it, baby.
This uplifting cinematic experience.
I've got something important to tell you, man.
The big story is...
Dig this and dig it deep.
What if I had the power to gather all of my favorite MCs with the illest comic book characters and they became arch enemies? Inconceivable, unbelievable, yet as wild as it seems, the Emperor and Stan Lee would coach the two opposing teams. Keep it clean, no bats, no gats, guns, or interference. Comic book characters would go head up with raw lyrics. Now I take whoever might be on break from doing tours and have them sign up for the Last Emperor's Secret Wars. Sure, for that kind of capacity, we need a crazy large arena that might stretch from West Philadelphia to East Medina. If I'm able, I'd put it on pay-per-view through my label and give free tickets to my neighborhood bums with no cable. Yeah, that sounds fat. Now that we've squared away the propositions, let's begin with the ultimate tough man competition. Set it off, it's the fight of the century. KRS and Professor X will battle each other mentally with rhymes. These two team captains waste no time. Charles Xavier tried to invade Chris Parker's mind. He shot a cerebral probe at Chris's mind, but he missed it. Professor X taken out by the Blastmaster's metaphysics. Round 2, new fight, word to life, you gotta see this. Locked in Mortal Kombat is Doctor Strange and the Genius. Yeah, son, he's no match, let that grafted wizard have it. My liquid sword slashing straight to Doctor Strange's magic. Another hero down, and now the score is 2-0. My words from the Genius, and he's still my rhyming hero. Now the next fight was conducted in a rough-like manner, specifically between Reggie Noble and Dr. David Banner. Or should I say the Incredible Hulk when he's amped off the gamma? But Reggie Noble soon became the Incredible Red Man and slammed him. You know how Red Man gets when his adrenaline starts pumping. Started skitzing in the ring, so then the thing tried to jump in. Then Grim leaps into the ring, and after Red Man he lunges. But Reggie Noble dropped him with 2 bricks and he punches. Rhymes by the bunches, bums get dirty in the Middle Eastern dungeons. Ready to set this like Detective Columbo in his hunches. While the refs clean out the ring, cause the last fight was so intense. Let's do a live interview with the brother named Common Sense. Yeah, it's Common Sense. A nice man tried to freeze me, so I took him to Chicago and told him to take it easy. He couldn't see me with my Applejack hat and high tops. Colossus and Cyclops, I got no idea why not. Look at Common Sense, yo, that last album was tight. Let me get back to the ring and evaluate the next fight. Now the next fight had to be the craziest of all times. We got Dr. Octopus
Versus the mighty Buster.
Doc Ock versus Buster. Man, that stuff is dead. He'll get his 8 arms ripped off going up against the Dread.
Now, Dr. Octopus, who you think you grabbing? The God could never lose, so you know it will never happen. Lyrically making you sleepy, you need a nap when I slap you with my breath. Lights out, you kiss the canvas.
Before my eyes, I see the demise of another superhero. Next up is Roscoe versus Magneto. Now anything goes when Magneto battles foes. But Roscoe had him shivering, delivering ultramagnetic blows. Magneto is now deceased, and a wise man said it best. The sun rises in the east, but they can still set it in the west. And with all these heroes down, Stan Lee refuses to surrender. He got stormed from the X-Men as if I couldn't match the gender. Stan Lee shouts,
Excelsior.
yo, Stan, you best to chill.
There's no match for
I guess
Storm.
he's never heard of Laura Hill.
Sorry,
Now
Swing,
we
I
all
got
know
your
Storm
album.
controls the temperature and weather. Started running off at the lip, and Elbook was like,
whatever.
She just got home from tour, she's a bit too tired to spar. So she clocked Storm over the head with my man Wyclef's guitar. All silence has ceased, out of nowhere comes the beast. Versus J-Woo, the damage of the Black Prophet from the east. Releasing rhymes that will pound you into the ground. There'll be no round 2. Another victory for hip-hop by the dirty rhyming scoundrel. Now the underground sewer system that lies deep below the ring is where the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Docile Flex do their thing. Leonardo and Donatello, they well know that we can do this. So kick it, the crazy Jay-Z, hit them both with raw. So now Raphael and Michelangelo, those 2 others who are brothers, book smacked them with the Docile Flex logo, the manhole cover. Whether you're plant or animal, vegetable possible, a bigger mineral. Before you step to DOS effects, you best be hard like a criminal. Taking you back to ringside just when you thought it was over. The last battle was brought forth by G.I. Joe and Cobra. Mercenaries and soldiers, G.I. Joe was rolling thick. But I'll get the military of hip-hop, a.k.a. the boot camp click. World War III for 98, in the wake of all these troops, I could see General Buckshot going toe-to-toe with Duke. Salute the captain for rapping, cause now we know who's hard. Catch a rep like stealing tech up against the Crimson Guard. Charging after you, smashing you. Metaphorically bashing through the entire Joe team is OGC and roughly irrational. Then all of a sudden I hear this real loud crack.
The military Punisher, big rockets, bro, blacks back.
Insult to injury to Stan Lee and his team. We've got Weapon X from Canada, aka Wolverine. You know the routine, his claws can rip rappers for days. But here comes the Method Man, aka Johnny Blaze. Wolverine, you can't hang when Tikal does his thing. Paralyze you with the venom from the Method Man's fangs. This is the final battle as the stratosphere gets darker. We got Nasir Jones versus Peter Parker. Nasty Nas, the halftime headringer versus the web swinger. Illmatic versus Radioactive in the Rotten Apple with a dead linger. He cursed the day that Spider ever bit him and gave him a copy of the second LP it was written. For all up and coming MCs, I've got a question. If I made a Secret Wars Part 2, would your name even be mentioned? Would you make the final cut? I make the nicest give their titles up, writing rhymes / fighting crimes like the Blue Falcon and Dino Mud. Stick around for the next battle / adventure. And if you see Stan Lee, tell him the last emperor sent ya.
Man, that motherfucking beat. Sorry. Yeah, let's go. Yo, that beat is crazy, man. And from what I know, I don't even think that's the original beat from the original Secret Wars. I'm not sure that I heard something like that. But I don't give a shit, man. That beat is the one it's supposed to be. That beat is fire. Fuego, carajo. But yo, hey man, I hope y'all enjoy the show. You know what I'm saying? Let me know, man. Share the shit, comment, whatever, man. Give me some insight. Maybe I missed something from last ep shit. You know what I mean? Last ep, I hope that you see this. So you know that there's fans out there, man, that want that album on tape and CD. I ain't the only one. I'm probably the only one talking about this shit, though. You know what I'm saying? But salute to you, man. And, you know, happy 23rd birthday on The Legend of Bigfoot, even though it never was released that date. But, you know what I mean? To real hip-hop heads, it is, man. Fuck it, all right? Peace.